Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. As always, I don't know when you're watching this video, so that's why I say that. So, oh, Jeebus. Yeah. I don't know what to rant about today. Damn it. I was thinking yesterday, like, ranting about when things got so expensive. You know, but I don't think that's a good rant. Things are expensive because I believe that everybody that owns all these businesses and stuff want bigger houses, they want more houses, they want fancier cars. They just want to have all the money in the world. That's why things are so damn expensive. It doesn't cost any more to build the stuff that we buy than it used to. It's not more expensive, I don't believe. I mean, sure, there's more crap that goes into a vehicle like this. I got an airbag here, I got an airbag over there, I got an airbag here, I got an airbag here, I got an airbag there. Everywhere there's an airbag in this damn truck. That might cost a little bit more. But when you think about it, I think back in the day it was more expensive to build cars because we didn't have the technology to build them as easily as we do now. You know? So I don't understand why cars are so much more expensive than they were back in the day. You know? It was like TVs. All the electronics in TVs are getting smaller and cheaper and easier to build. They mass produce all the electronics in a TV. You know, it's so quick. It's just an assembly line. Blah, 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 blah. They spit them out, but yet they're still costing a shit ton of money. You know, those old TVs, like the one I first bought when I first moved out of my dad's house, that thing cost me $50. And it had almost the same picture as my $1,100 TV, you know, that I bought, you know, a while back. Because the last TV I bought was not that much, you know. So I don't understand why stuff is so expensive these days. I don't believe it needs to be that expensive. I think people that own these companies are just greedy. They're just greedy. They want to have all the money in the world, you know. And then there's like the employees. The employees are greedy. They want more money because everything's more expensive. You know, it goes hand in hand. You know, the companies charge more money because their employees want more money, you know, for working. So they charge more money. And then the employee has to have more money to go buy the stuff that they're building at the factory they're working at. So it's the same thing. You know, if the employees didn't have to have so much money to buy the products that they're building, then the products wouldn't be so damn expensive. You see what I mean? You know? Say an employee's building a car that they want to buy once they're done building it. Well, to have the money to buy it, they have to be paid comparably to be able to buy the car. Say the car costs $3,000, right? This is just an example. The car costs $3,000. The employee wouldn't need to be paid $3,000 a paycheck to buy that car. They could be paid less money. What is that? Is that a blimp or an airplane? I don't know what the hell that is. It's a spaceship. But whatever. The employee would need to be paid, or could be paid less. That's a big ass airplane. Could be paid less to buy that car. You know, my grandfather, when he bought the house I used to have, he wasn't making a whole lot of money, you know, when he was working for the military. But he also only paid $100 a month for the place, whereas I was paying $1,200 a month for it. That was one whole paycheck. That's ridiculous. That's why I needed more money to afford the things that my grandparents could buy so easily. Sorry, I had to drink a little. I will cut the coughing out of the video. Yeah. My aunt, my great aunt, when she bought her first car, she was a school teacher teaching first grade in Nebraska. And she didn't have a whole lot of money because she wasn't getting paid a whole lot of money. But when she bought her first car, she went down to her neighbor's house and borrowed $100 to buy her first car. Her first car. cost $100. And if cars cost $100 right now, I would have a ton of cars. But no, they don't. They had to go up in price because somebody wanted more money. You know, people didn't want to have to, you know, pay for their car for 7 years. They wanted to have enough money to just buy the car outright and not have to fork over money every month. You know, back in the day, that's when cars started getting more expensive, as people just didn't want to save the money to buy the car outright, you know, but they also couldn't save the money or whatever. So everything started getting more expensive, and I don't get it. You know, I understand people want money. I want money too, you know, but it would also be nice if the price of everything came down, because then I wouldn't need more money. My $60,000 truck, if it didn't cost $60,000, I wouldn't need to be making, you know, more than $60,000 a year to pay for it, you know. I don't even make that much a year. I barely make, you know, enough to pay for maybe a quarter of this a year, you know, quarter of that price. I don't make a whole lot of money. I make minimum wage according to Washington or Oregon or something. I think it's Oregon. I make minimum wage according to Oregon. So, you know, it kind of sucks that I have so much expensive stuff and I'm just going to fork out money for the rest of my life for it. But that's how it goes nowadays, you know, because these companies just make everything so damn expensive. It doesn't need to be that expensive. There should have been a price cap put on certain things so that they weren't so expensive. Hey, look, this guy's fishing. He's going to look at me and be like, why has that guy got a camera on his head while he's driving? Oops. Wind's blowing the other way. Won't dust him out too bad, I don't think. But anyways, if things weren't so damn expensive, people wouldn't need to get paid so much money, and life would be so much better. There are European countries where you can go and you can buy a supercar, a sports car, like a Lamborghini and stuff. You can buy it for less than I paid for this truck. Whereas in the US, that car goes, like a Lamborghini Aventador or whatever, goes for more than a house would go for right now. I mean, you could buy a decent house for the price of that car. But I could go to some foreign country and I could buy that car for like $30,000. You know, the only reason it costs so much in the US is because the dealerships want to make it cost that much, and Lamborghini knows that in the US they can charge an outrageous amount of money for it. You know, whereas like in China, you could buy that car for $30,000, you know. So things don't need to be as expensive as they are. It's just people are greedy and they want the money. They want a crap ton of money, you know. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, and I think things need to change. Things need to be cheaper. The Donald Trumps out there in the world need to quit being so goddamn greedy. You have enough money. You don't need all the money in the world. You know? You don't need to have a 57-bedroom mansion. Do you have 57 kids? No. Why do you need a 57-bedroom mansion? You need a decent, if you have 3 kids, you need a decent 4-bedroom house. That's it. You know? If that. 2 of your kids, if you have like 2 boys, they can share a room. Holy crap, they burned that field. But anyways, they could share a room. You don't need to have a mansion. You don't need to have a house on the East Coast, a house on the West Coast, a house in the Caribbean, a house overseas. You don't need all that crap. You want to go overseas for something? Stay in a damn hotel. They got that thing where you can rent houses now, you know, for your vacation or whatever. Man, this windshield is dirty. You don't need to buy a house in Italy. You don't need any of that crap. You don't need a damn airplane either. You could just rent an airplane. I don't know why you gotta buy an airplane. The only airplane you should buy would be like a Cessna. That's just to fly around in your neighborhood or something. Oh, stupid bugs flying in my face. I kind of wish I had a Cessna. I need to go get my pilot's license, but that's a different story. So anyways, you don't need all that crap, man. People need to just quit being so stupid and jacking up the price of everything. I know this kind of rant, this kind of weak. I just didn't feel it today. But anyways, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the like button. Subscribe, share the video on your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, wherever the hell you can share it. On your, I don't know, Pinterest. I don't care where you share it. Just share it with everybody. You know? And as always, have a wonderful day. I'm out.